Let's raise our legs. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. You know, and when it comes to the continued racial discrimination in this country, when it comes to being in a state that spends more on prisons than it does on education, something is really wrong with this picture. It's an absolute farce. And quite frankly, this whole thing reminds me of the Hunger Games. Except for the sad thing is this is the real Hunger Games.
Who should be the nominee?
Huh?
Who should be the nominee?
The nominee for the Democratic Party should have been Bernie Sanders. That's who it should have been.
Yeah.
We all watched it.
Yeah.
We all watched it around not the country, the world. And so now it's time to put an end to the Democratic Party. It's hard to leave your abuser sometimes, but after somebody throws you down the stairs 1,000 times, it's time to leave the abuser, leave the domestic violence. And so that's why I'm a Green, and that's why I'm going for Jill, not Hill.
Jill, not Hill.
Jill, not Hill. Jill, not Hill. So we want to encourage people, blow up your whoopee cushions. Anybody ready for fart yet? This is America's first farting at the Democratic National Convention. I'm hoping that we don't have to have many more silent but deadly experiences.
Why didn't they let you inside?
Huh?
Why didn't they let you inside?
They're a bunch of...
Probably because I have something to say. I mean, what could you be afraid of, right? I mean, certainly, you know, yesterday when I was here trying to serve beans, they arrested me while Dr. Jill Stein was inside on the floor, made me disappear for a couple hours. Oh, have they done that before? Yes.
On what charges were you arrested?
They charged me with disorderly conduct. I know feeding people beans and trying to fart is pretty deadly. So they spent $43 million on having officers stand around in 100-degree weather. Not a good idea. This city spends this city is spending $43 million on security when people in my neighborhood have the highest drug overdose rates in the entire country. Now, does that stink?
Yes, it does.
Thank you. Kensington. So, and also, we haven't housed anybody for 9 months. Does that stink?
Yes, it does. Doesn't that
You guys
stink,
don't
girls?
want to say yes?
Yes.
Does that stink? Okay.
Yes.
And we have stolen elections. Do you think that stinks?
Hell yeah.
And we have stolen land. Does that stink?
Like this.
Which land is stolen?
And we have this land, every piece of land. I mean, whether it's reservation, whether it's reservations, whether it's gentrification. If you're low-income families, you don't matter in this country and you just don't count. So we're here today to tell everybody, not just from the U.S., but around the world, that this